Luke Bryan.
Good to see you, buddy. Okay, I have questions. One, did you get hit in the face with something at a show?
I did.
That's recent.
Yes, very recent. Very well. Yeah. The most frustrating thing is, first of all, it was like this little beach ball thing, like a hacky sack, but I don't know, the way this stuff takes off and goes.
Well, it looked like somebody hit you with a nuclear bomb, according to the headline. It's like Luke Bryan almost dies because he gets hit in the face with a nuclear bomb.
Well, yeah, I mean, when I'm sitting there singing and I'm just doing my deal and it comes into my frame, obviously I flinched and it got me. But then the problem with it is then it makes all of my family members and friends that don't have all the social media to go watch what actually happened, then they call me. And then it turns into I got hit by, like I said, a baseball.
So your official statement is what?
My official statement is people throw things at artists and they're idiots, and it's the deterioration of the moral fabric of how your ass ought to act.
I agree. Don't throw stuff. Literally, don't throw stuff. Just don't throw stuff.
Listen, it's always, this is not a new thing. I mean, listen, that was a great thing to get thrown at me. It was a little beach ball. I mean, I've had $1,100 cell phones get thrown at me.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
why?
Somebody wants you to take a video with it.
Oh.
Yeah, they put it on video and they chunk it up there. So
That's terrible. That's like throwing a rock at you. That thing is that big and heavy.
Let's just showcase entitlement. I've got an $1,100 iPhone that I'm going to throw at an artist to get a picture. But
So they're not going to get it back? Do they just like go to their cloud and get the
No,
video?
they get it back
once they
mostly.
realize that it gets kind of scooped up by either security guard, then they get they get to begging for it.
If I were you, I'd be like, tell that security guard they don't get their phone back. You don't get if you throw your phone at me, you don't get it back.
Well,
They can say somebody grabbed my phone and threw it up there. I would lie. Yeah, I would lie. I'd make up a great lie. Yeah. Okay, next.
when the thing came in, like when the little ball or whatever it was came in, I mean, the first thing I do is I see red, like I and I get my composure, and then I'm like, I mean, it's just a bunch of kids, being silly, and I mean, it's not like I wanted to jump off in there, but
and you're a big old boy. You can probably take them.
Well, I don't know.
Bigger than most.
It is. It's the last song of the night. It's Country Girl. It's fun. It's a highlight of the show. Everybody's fun. I got pissed for 3 seconds and finished it.
You ever been punched in the face?
I got punched in the face a couple times as a kid, like neighborhood brawls. Like,
Because I wonder if that's what the feeling is at first. Like, if you get hit, you're like, oh, God, because you don't know what it is. And I assume when you get punched in the face.
well, the more thing is I saw it coming at me. I didn't know if it was like a Zen can or whatever. But I mean, I had one of my neighborhood buddies. It kind of escalated faster than I thought, and he just popped me right in the lip, and we had to figure it out later. But
Did you pop him back?
no, I mean he was a big kid, and he got me good.
Let me ask about another situation. You were in my home, Arkansas, and you refunded the whole show. We played a clip of that.
Yeah, so here's the deal. I've been playing that venue, right? It's Rogers, Bentonville. And for some reason, that's the third terrible show I've had in a row there.
All three sick or just the other ones?
All three sick, all three chest cold. And this time I was on stage as COVID was getting me, and I didn't know it was. And then I mean, that crowd and that audience has been so amazing to me. I mean, that venue is amazing. I love it. It's a brand new venue. All I want to do is go to Rogers, Arkansas, put on a great show in my life. Like, it's going to become like
It's your white whale, dude.
Yeah. It's going to become a thing for me. And so the bottom line is, I got on stage. I woke up that morning. I never warm up. My voice typically is ready to rock. I woke up that morning and I could not breathe. And I said, Jesus, this is happening in Rogers again. I started warming my voice up at 5:15 p.m. Got my guitar on the bus and I sang from 5:15 to my VIP thing at 7:30. I did some easy songs in my VIP. So
what's an easy song for you to sing?
Well, like hunting fishing's pretty easy for me. Country song came on. My current single is not like a crazy vocal, got to move a lot of air. And man, I get on stage, and what's been happening to me is my first couple of songs have been going great, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to breathe, and I can't breathe. And then I just got up there midway or a couple songs in, and I said, "Here we are, Rogers. I'm fixing to deliver another terrible show for y'all." So I refunded the money. Had 2 more shows that week. It was crazy because I had 2 more shows that week. I had sang so hard in Rogers, I probably blew my voice out. I wouldn't have done the other shows anyway. I mean, and then I got home and I had these symptoms of just weirdness, and then I was like, yeah. I mean, I took a test and it was COVID, and then I held up in my bed or the room, watched a bunch of new shows and stuff like that, whatever, stayed indoors, and then had some festivals the next week. And then I was just like, I just don't want to be on stage doing horrible concerts. That's like the worst. That's like where I'm at my lowest form of not being happy, when I have to go try to. And so Eric Church stepped in and did those festivals.
How does that call go?
Well, if the fans can take away anything from this interview, is when this is going on, like your brain and every fabric of your body becomes focused on getting better to do the concerts, to the point to where it's, like I said, it's about the lowest I get as a human being, because I'm so frustrated that I'm sick. Because I want to go out there and just smile and sing with ease. And when it's all clicking, that's when you see me being goofy and fun and cutting up. But when I'm having to just focus on every word to go out. Anyway, so we got a team of people gathered up. And I'm singing, I'm doing all my tricks at home. I go set up my piano at home. I try to sing the hard songs. Nothing's coming out. I got 11 tractor trailers and I got 12 tour buses idling in Nashville, trying to determine, do they leave Nashville and drive to Kansas? Well, if we send, 11, if we send the whole circus to Kansas on Tuesday to get to Kansas, and Wednesday morning I wake up and my voice is worse, then we got to turn all the trucks around, and that's a $500,000 loss right there, and maybe more. I don't know. I'll have to check it at the end of the year when we go to settle the taxes. But so it's a very, very frustrating, stressful, and we want this thing to go off for the fans. We realize it's probably best. Well, we start, I call my booking agent. We start calling people, and Eric's like, hey, Eric's had the weekend off, and he was able to go kind of, I think he did it acoustically or with Joanna Cotton, and he kind of subbed in, and I'm like, I love the fact that I'll owe Eric if it happens to Eric at some point, very happy he stepped in. And I think maybe Friday and Saturday I probably could have limped through the shows, but still I don't even want to limp through them. I mean, man, I've been doing this for so many years, and it's like, I think the fans, what's funny is then people are like, well, why did you let everybody know you had COVID? And I'm like, because when you start reading socials, and then the whole nother dynamic of what starts people are coming up with a whole nother narrative of why I'm not able to do the shows. which if you can't chase all that, but yeah, it hung around on me for about a month. I'd have a great show, I'd have a rough show, like I'd have a show in this. So and summer allergies for me have been tricky my whole life. I was the little kid on the inhaler, and I was the kid that drank the pink.
Yeah.
The pink shit of my whole life. When I got sick. I mean, my mama would be like, snotty nose, take this. It's probably could have built a better immune system.
What songs of yours are the hardest for you to sing?
Man, I think, Roller Coaster is a very, very tough song. Waves was really, really tough. But here's the deal. When my nose and chest and lungs and voice are all in harmony, man, I'm having a good time up there. But Roller Coaster's a really tricky one. You
ever record one and go, man, now I got to go sing this every night? Because it was very difficult to record in the studio.
Well, me and my producer, we've been really good about, my producer who's been with me for years, he knows where my voice is supposed to be. And we'll go in with a new song, and I'll try to get him, and he's got a note on the guitar, and he's like, this is your note. And I'm like, but I can do it. He's like, and then after the fact, after we have the showdown in the studio, we argue it out. Then he always wins, and I'm glad. But, I think, man, I'm really lucky I have a big old loud, booming, healthy voice that, thank God, I've never, when I'm going through this too, like me and my ENT, is that right?
Ear, nose, and throat.
Ear, nose, and throat. We are actively talking 30 minutes a day, trying to determine what's going on. And right when I got back from Rogers Friday morning, I went into the chair. He runs a camera up my nose. I have that happen. We're constantly checking my vocal cords, and they're like, I told somebody like the Swamp Thing's arm. You remember the Swamp Thing's arm that got chopped off?
No. What's this?
You don't remember the movie Swamp Thing?
Not a movie guy, really.
Oh, God.
Is that a big one?
Like it's like a big old
It's a
burly
cheesy
swamp.
80s movie.
Yeah, I didn't
Thing.
even watch like
He gets his
Godfather.
arm chopped off and it grows back. It's like my voice.
I'm looking at it now. It looks disgusting.
Swamp Thing's arm?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that what your nose and
Heather
throat look like?
Locklear was in that movie.
Fun fact.
That was like her movie where you're like a 9-year-old kid and you're like, who is that?
I don't think I've ever seen Swamp Thing. I'm looking right at it. Okay, here's a few quick ones here. What's the coolest thing you've ever got for free?
The coolest thing I ever got for free was probably back in the day when I got to go to Carl Black Chevrolet and get my first truck.
Oh, yeah.
And they used to do that with a lot of artists. And when you roll into a Chevrolet truck lot and you get to pick the biggest jacked up, shiniest wheels and drive off, it was pretty badass.
The biggest fish you've ever caught?
Probably I've caught like a 200-pound sailfish, but we've caught some 300-pound like bull sharks in the Gulf.
How long do you sit and fight that thing?
A bull shark?
Yeah.
They're fun on the first one or two, but like when you're out there grouper and snapper fishing, they kind of just
You'd rather not? You have other priorities?
Yeah, we pulled and then you make the mistake of pulling a bull shark onto the deck of your boat, and don't ever do that.
Because
it's a bull shark. And, but, you want the big photo, of sitting there like, but after
What does it do? Does it just kind of chomp?
Man, they can do a couple leg swipes.
oh wow,
It's like pulling it's a problem.
How do you get it out?
You just start poking everything, your gaffs, you just shovel it out the back door and then they're bleeding everywhere, and you got, I don't know.
What do you think the most misunderstood thing is about you?
The most misunderstood thing about me, I don't know. I think that I really care about this stuff, and I think, gosh, that
Can I lend you one since I'm outside perspective?
Please, that'll help me understand the miss.
I think you're going there a little bit, but I think that the misunderstood thing about you is you're not just a dude who gets up there and shakes his butt and sings, and that's you as an artist. Like, your music acumen is extremely high. I think the things that you do that people show on social media a whole lot gets taken over for what you really are, and that is somebody who really understands music at even a molecular level. You play, you sing, you write, you play piano. Like, I think that would probably be what I think is the most misunderstood thing about you.
Well, I think when I was in Vegas, and I could go out there and do a 30-minute set on piano and guitar, and when you're in Vegas, 30% of the crowd may not even be country music fans. And when I could kind of hold the room for that moment, I was like, I think that helped people maybe understand that, I don't understand why Bryan wears tight jeans and that becomes the centerpiece rather than all the other tight jean wearing guys from.
Maybe you wear them better. Ever think about that?
I don't know. I mean, some of them guys in the 90s, their jeans really showcased the front of their anatomy.
You're right. So let's work on that. Let's showcase some front.
Man, that can't really happen.
Okay, this song, going number one, country song came on. Why did you pick this song?
Well, listen, I think about where I'm at in my career. I've had such a blessed career that I can be the fun guy that does kind of beach songs, party songs, bar songs, back roads, tailgates, and the fishing songs and the hunting songs, and I think that people. There was a phase in my life when I was a 20-year-old kid that for 4 years the only thing I played with my band was honky tonks that look and feel just like the honky tonk in country song came on. We rolled into biker bars and we had to play David Allen Coe, and we had to play all the Haggard and the Haggard and Willie and the and Jennings. We had to play all those for years. So this and ETC, when I bring up Earl Thomas Conley and all these Keith Whitley's of the world. I played that stuff for years as a 19-year-old kid. So this song really kind of pays homage to that kind of honky tonk lifestyle, and it's kind of a throwback sound for me. And I think as long as I can play in all the spaces of little lanes and the fans feel like it's really authentic to me as an artist. I love standing up there and just kind of delivering that song in a real relaxed singing situation where I'm not like, let's party, let's go, So I've loved having it on out on the radio, and obviously as it's nearing number one, you start to see the fans kind of sway to it, and had a real cool moment, somewhere I was playing it and just naturally the fans threw their lights up on their phones. So it felt really cool. So I think as I'm entering into this phase of my career, I think like I'll look back or I'll look ahead and go like, well, what do I want to stand on stage and play this summer for the fans? Let's try to write the song, find the song, put it out, and go make a moment. It's kind of where I'm at.
What song does your audience go the craziest for during a live show?
I think it's I think when you look, I can't really tell between I Don't Want This Night to End, Play It Again, and Country Girl. Play It Again and Country Girl are, they're just, the fact that I get to do those for the rest of my life and watch people react to them is about as, when you're doing, oh my God, this is my song, and just watching the energy is really special and pretty crazy.
Farm tour?
farm tour's been amazing. We went to California this year. It was a riot. It was amazing. We got them coming up in the fall this year, and farm tours wild. I mean, 20,000 people in a wheat field. It's pretty.
It's literally somebody's farm too.
It's people's farms. Occasionally we couldn't find a farm that worked, but yeah, I mean, we walk out there and there's these farming families and they are happy we're there, and it's a good deal.
Farm tour 3 dates, September 18th, 19th, and 20th, Wisconsin, Illinois, and Michigan. And also Luke's country song came on tour. Still rolling through September or even longer than that?
Yeah, we were wrapping around like right around Labor Day or after Labor Day, but when I had to reschedule, I think Dallas and Lafayette, Louisiana, that puts me into the rescheduled stuff in September. But I've kind of, just so the fans know, I mean, my son, Bo, is playing football, so I've kind of loaded up, like, you're going to see my summers be really, really heavy so I can do his football games in the fall.
Congratulations on another big song.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Glad you're healthy. Are you going to go back to Arkansas, you think, ever?
Well, I have to.
Because I'll go with you, and we'll make a big deal. Let me know.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I'll go.
What I'd love to do is like do 2 nights there and like just do 2 completely different shows, 2 nights at like and call it like Flim Jam or something.
I don't like the name. The name's pretty disgusting, but the idea is great.
Oh,
yeah.
phlegm in your throat?
Yeah.
No, because
Or
these
like
are going to be
crud.
awesome shows.
Wait, we got to come up with a
Swamp Thing nights. All that just feels. But if you decide you want to do it, I'll.
razorback throat.
Oh, that's good.
Son, there we go. Just give us a minute. Well, get ready, Rogers. We're coming to Redemption. I'm gonna do some Pavarotti songs. I'm gonna do 2 opera songs, acapella Star Spangled Banner. I'm gonna really show Arkansas,
Showcase the vocals
that
too.
I can sing.
Health.
I'm gonna do my Christmas version of
Yes.
"Oh Holy Night."
Oh,
Whitney Houston.
let it roll.
I'm gonna do some Whitney, some Celine Dion.
Yes.
Can y'all see
I
with Luke's,
co-sign.
he's very passionate right now about this, and
Yeah.
he's kind of like got his fist in the air.
Yeah,
and he's
yeah,
doing
yeah.
I
that.
will do
But
My
are you-
Heart Will Go On.
Yeah.
I will build a
Yeah.
I will build a temporary tip of the Titanic,
And you'll get on it.
and we'll get on there.
Yeah.
We'll do a sweepstakes where a fan gets to win, and we can have our
You hold the arms out and you hold them on stage.
here or wherever. So there we go. Get ready.
Okay.
Night 2.
I'm in. We'll go. Luke Bryan, congratulations. Good to see you, buddy. Always good to see you. Everybody good with Luke?
Oh, yeah.
All right, there he is.
love
Luke
it.
Bryan, everybody. Thank you, Luke.